So today I'm doing a really fun video. I'm going to chalk my hair, and I have actually made a video once when I dip dyed my hair, and I've also dip dyed my extensions before, and so I've really tried pretty much every method of putting color in my hair. I've done the real like semi-permanent dye, and it ended up actually staying in my hair for about 3 weeks, but there was like a really subtle pink tint. So I definitely think that if you're someone who wants to put color in your hair, but you maybe want to do it for an event or you want it for the weekend and you don't want to commit to putting actual dye in your hair, this chalking method is great because it literally just washes out. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I do it. And I'm doing like a little mini review because I actually have 2 different brands of the hair chalk. And I know a lot of people also just use like chalk that you can buy at a craft store, but the chalk that I'm using today is specifically meant for your hair. And I have actually found a really nice brand that I really like, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about that. But as far as my curls, I use this bed head curling wand, and this is just a clampless wand, and this is a 1-inch barrel, and I really like that it gives me big loose curls. And then you're also going to need some hairspray, and then of course you're going to need the hair chalk. So I'm going to go ahead and just get started, and I hope you guys enjoy. So this actually came to mind for this weekend. I'm actually going to Dayglow, which is like a big like paint party concert type thing. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. I'll insert like some clips of what it is and some photos. And I'm going with one of my good friends, so I will film us getting ready and film our outfits. And I'm going to try to like sneak a camera in there and film a little bit of the show. And if I can't, I'll definitely at least film the aftermath because you get just like covered in paint and color, and it's going to be really fun. So I want to do this to my hair, so I'm actually testing it out today to see what I like and see which colors work well, and then I'll know how I want to do my hair for Saturday. So the 2 different brands I'd actually want to talk about are Splat. So this is actually the same brand that I use when I actually use the hair dye when I dip dyed my hair, and I'll refer you down to that video below. And I actually use their actual dye, and it worked really well. I really liked it. It did like a nice amount of color, but it faded within like 3 weeks. And so this is the Splat hair chalk, and I believe this is pretty new. And so it comes in the colors Velvet Sky, Silver Moon, Dusty Rose, Mint Candy, and Midnight Blue. And this is advertised as a pastel hair chalk, so it's advertised that it's going to be kind of lighter and more pastel. And I will put the price right here because I don't remember it off the top of my head. Now I found this at Ulta. I went to CVS and Walgreens, could not find it, but then I ended up finding it at Ulta. And the other brand that I'm going to be talking about is actually from Anastasia. So like the same company that does a lot of the brow products, Anastasia came out with this is their Hypercolor Brow and Hair Powder. So it says you can actually put this on your eyebrows if you want like blue eyebrows. And they have different colors. They have Electric Blue, which is this really bright blue. They also have Ultraviolet, again, bright violet. And then they have a green, which I did not buy. And then this is in the pink, so a bright pink. So definitely the Anastasia colors are a lot brighter compared to the Splat colors. So as far as the pink color, I definitely prefer the Anastasia one because it's a lot brighter, and I feel like the Splat one almost doesn't even show up, so I definitely would go ahead and pass on this one because it's super, super light. But as far as this beautiful like bluish green color right here, this is actually by Splat, and I love this color. So I think it just all depends on what color you want and what look you like, and so I feel like if you go ahead and check out the different colors that each company has, you can find like a mixture of what's going to work for you. So I'm going to go ahead and just start coloring my hair. So I'm going to start with a strand like this, and I'm going to take my hairspray and just spray the ends. So it says you need to put it like right onto the dye and then just kind of work it back and forth like this, but I find it's a little bit easier to kind of just get it on your fingers and then take the hair and just hold it and then just kind of work it into the hair like this. And obviously the more product you put on, the darker it's going to be and the more vibrant. And I would also recommend styling your hair before you do this because I think once it's in, you can't really brush it or all of the chalk will kind of come out and get everywhere. So I just curled my hair and kind of already had my hair styled, and then I'm just going to add the color on top of the curls. And I think that's going to be the easiest way to do this. And I'm kind of going to make it lighter towards the top so it kind of fades like an ombre effect. So to make it lighter, you just press less powder on. Alright, so just like that, there is a purple piece. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move on to the blue. So I'm going to do this piece down here. Again, I'm going to just take my hairspray. And I'm going to be doing different size sections just to kind of make it look messy and kind of different. I think that also adds a lot of nice dimension. So for this one, again, this recommends that you put the hair right onto the chalk and you kind of like rub it back and forth. But like I said, I kind of like my method better of just putting it on my finger and rubbing it on. I think it just does a better job of getting the color brighter. So I'm going to continue doing it my way. And it kind of helps if you kind of like twist the hair. And you want to also be careful when you're applying the hairspray not to apply too much, because if you apply too much, of course it's going to make your hair really sticky and stiff and it's not going to be pretty after you apply the color. So just apply a very small amount of hairspray. And I was also told that if you have dark brown hair or close to black hair, that the easiest way to add the color onto your hair will be by wetting it first and then applying the chalk. So obviously since I have blonde hair, it shows up pretty well. So if you do have dark hair, you might want to try that method instead of using the hairspray. So just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do my whole head, and then I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so now this is how my hair turned out, and I really like it, and I think it's great because it's an easy way to add the color to your hair, and especially for the spring and summer when you want to kind of change it up, but it's really simple to do and it doesn't stain your hair and it doesn't last for too long, so I think it's just great. But I want to go ahead and mention my two favorite colors, and I know my hands are a mess, I'm definitely going to go wash these in a second, but my first favorite color would be from the Anastasia line, and this is the Hot Pink, which is in the pink. I think it's just so pretty and bright, and like I said, the Splat Pink is really not very vibrant, so I definitely would recommend this pink. And my second favorite color would be the Mint Green, and this is called Mint Candy, and this is by the Splat brand. You can see it right here. I just love kind of the minty aqua color. I think it's just so pretty and just really different. So those are my two that I would recommend. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys chalk your hair, I would love to see a photo of it. You can put it on Instagram or Twitter, or you can Facebook it to me or put it on lockers. I would just love to see it. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye everyone!